Hey beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning in for this week's video. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning for this week's video. So last week I did a video on the Oud for Happiness, which is a brand new scent from the house of Initio, and this week I promised that I would be doing a straight comparison to Oud for Greatness. But before I continue, if you haven't yet subscribed, please may I urge you to subscribe to this video. Click that subscribe button right now, or before you leave this video, guys. Come on, you know you want to subscribe, so just click it right now before you forget. So yeah, if you'd like to know more about this, stay tuned and keep watching. So guys, today I have got the very popular Oud for Greatness, and I've got my 1 ml sample of Oud for Happiness. Okay, so I'm going to be discussing similarities, differences, etc. Of these two fragrances. So Oud for Greatness initially was the only one in the Black Gold project from this house. So Oud for Happiness looks like this. So very similar sort of packaging. I have done a full review on Oud for Greatness, so I will leave the link to that down below if you haven't yet watched it and are interested on things like the packaging, etc. So that's all mentioned in that video, so the link will be down below. So today I'm not going to be going into the packaging as such. I just want to sort of focus on the two fragrances. So I'm going to discuss the notes in both fragrances and just sort of talk about the differences in them. So start for Oud for Greatness. Oud for Greatness has top notes of lavender, saffron, nutmeg, heart notes of oud, and base notes of patchouli and musk. So I'm just going to give that a quick spray on this arm. There we go. So there's Oud for Greatness. So I mean, I've had this for some time, and I have to say that Oud for Greatness has to be one of the best sort of oud fragrances out there. It definitely falls in the top range. It's very concentrated, and you can tell that it's made from the highest quality oud oil. I think for this one, it's very earthy. You definitely experience the true earthy aroma of oud. It's very sensual, and it's spicy as well, but I have to say this is not as spicy as Oud for Happiness. Oud for Happiness has sort of that ginger, licorice, vanilla going for it. So let me just quickly read out the notes again on Oud for Happiness. So Oud for Happiness has top notes of bergamot and ginger, middle notes of licorice, oud, which is agarwood, and cedar, and the base notes are musk, vanilla, and herbal notes. I definitely don't detect any herbal notes in this whatsoever. The opening is very spicy. It reminds me of just sitting by the fire, around sort of Christmas time. And it's just sort of very smoky, tobacco-y, and I absolutely love that about it. So this sample doesn't come with a spray, so it's just like a little stick, as you can see here. So I'm having to kind of rub it on my wrist, which I'm not mad about it, it's fine. It's only 1 ml sample. Yeah, so this is very sort of smoky, reminds me of just the fireplace, which I think is absolutely brilliant for sort of winter / Christmas time. In comparison to Oud for Greatness, Happiness is definitely sweeter. So if you're not keen on Greatness, I would say give Happiness a go. It might just be more suitable to the nose for you, because Oud for Greatness is very oudy. It's earthy. It smells earthy. That is the true scent of oud. Oud for Happiness, you don't really get much of that agarwood, like it's not as prominent. So if you don't like Greatness, try Happiness. You might just like that one. It's very sensual as well. It does have vanilla notes, so yeah, a bit definitely sweeter than Oud for Greatness. These two fragrances, I don't think I have much comparison because they smell completely different. Yeah, completely different scents, and I think that's great for Initio to make them completely different, because I have not actually purchased the bottle of the Happiness just yet, but it is quite pricey as well. So yeah, pray for my bank account, I'm sure I will get there. Christmas wish list, I think I said this last week in my previous video. So yeah, I would say if you don't like Oud for Greatness, please don't dismiss this already. I would say definitely sample it for yourself. There are mixed reviews on Oud for Happiness. Some people love it, some people hate it. I think it's definitely good work from Initio, and I absolutely love it, I have to say. Performance is decent as well on both scents. Oud for Greatness is not for the faint-hearted. It reveals sort of like a very strong character. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted. Okay. Oud for Happiness, however, as the name suggests, I think it's just a bit more friendly. With the Dutch, so it's sweeter. I think it's just more accommodating to more people, I would say. These two fragrances are unisex, so I do have to say that the Happiness is obviously slightly sweeter, so for that reason some people might say that it leans more to the feminine side, but I don't believe so. I think that these fragrances are absolutely unisex, and absolutely anyone can get away with them. In terms of what time of the year can you wear them, I would definitely suggest winter, Christmas time. Yeah, definitely not in a sort of hot weather or anything like that. I think Oud for Happiness, you could probably get away with it with a couple of sprays all year round. But if you're gonna go heavy, I would say, you know, around sort of winter time. Oud for Greatness, however, I wouldn't even wear this in summer at all. So this is more of a winter scent for me. So I'm just going to quickly wrap up. As I say, this is all based on preference. Oud for Greatness is definitely more woody, more earthy, more sort of like you get what you pay for, you get the oud. Oud for Happiness, however, I wouldn't say that you get much oud. It is there very slightly, but I think the licorice, the ginger definitely overpowers the oud in Oud for Happiness. So if you're looking for a strong oud for Happiness is probably not the one. I would definitely go for Oud for Greatness if you're looking for strong oud. But nonetheless, both fragrances are pretty stunning. I think this is another great one from the House of Initio, suitable for autumn winter around this time of the year, so I think it's a great time for them to release this. Also another addition to the Black Gold Project collection, which is fantastic. So yeah, if you have any questions, guys, let me know. Put all your comments down below. If you've tried this, let me know what it's like for you. Put your comments down below as well. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please I urge you to subscribe to this channel before you leave. Click it right now. You know you want to, so just do it. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I appreciate you very much. I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.